What is going on, you guys? In this video, we're going to be showing off, I think it's 74. I could be wrong by a couple. I believe it's 74 PSA DNA full service or dual service items. I sent these a while back. I sent a couple submissions. I sent a Slab City bulk submission off at that time and this submission, and I just got this one in. And what's funny is, I guess not, it's really not funny. The Slab City submission is still in grading, but I've given up on trying to figure out PSA a while ago. So this is the first time I got one of these. I guess I sent them a card that wasn't on the sheet, which I've done that before. I've been sending bulk submissions to PSA for about 10 years. But normally they'll email me and say, hey, you sent this card in and it's not on your sheet. Do you want to add it? So thought that was kind of interesting. Let's get into it. Okay. This is a Kenny Easley rookie. Very, very tough. It was shortly thereafter he was inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He really locked it down and quit signing his rookie cards. And this one's in pen, but I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of people, at least NFL Hall of Fame autograph collectors, a lot of people would love to have this in their collection just because there's not very many of them out there. Marv Levy, this is the Marv Levy rookie, got him at this last National. Look at that, that's gorgeous. This is the 1998 Topps Chrome Refractor, Steve Young. I sent this in a consignment to the Lake Tahoe Pro-Am or Celebrity Golf Tournament that they do. And the same with this Jerome Bettis. I sent it in as well. This we got at the National as well. This is a 2012 Fleer Retro PMG Walt Frazier. Super cool card. And I think the choice of marker was good, but the actual marker itself that they used was kind of doo-doo. So we'll throw, heck, 95% of this stuff's going to be in my eBay store. But we'll throw this up there and put a very reasonable price on there. And hopefully it doesn't stick around too long. 83 Topps Ken Stabler and the old Saints uni. This is towards the end of his career. It's a Joe Thomas 97 Finest. Ooh. Believe my good buddy Canadian Cards got this done. And if I remember correctly, and Mike, I guess you can write in the comment section if I'm wrong, he originally signed his name in the Hall of Fame, but he didn't do his nickname in the 4-time Cup. And so you see a big difference in the markers, which I am really shocked that they authenticated that with it being in 2 different pins. It's a gorgeous Eli Manning blue refractor, I think. Yeah, it's numbered to 199. Got this back in the day when he was signing his fan mail. He was one hell of a TTMer for quite some time. Beautiful Jim Kelly rookie with the Hoff inscription on it. Leroy Butler, same thing, Hoff inscription. I got this at the National. Got a bunch of this stuff at the National or consignments. I forget how I obtained this one, but this one will definitely be going in the eBay store. I believe y'all seen my video a little while back, a couple weeks back, where I had the John Elway with the 3 inscriptions. So that thing is pretty much concreted into my PC. It's not going anywhere, which allows me the ability to move that one. Some Wrestling All-Stars from a couple years ago when I was totally obsessive about Wrestling All-Stars. This one is signed right here on the back. That's the Cowboy Bill Watts. Pretty tough autograph. Joey Bosa, hollow prism. I guess nowadays they would call it a silver prism. And he had a very small window where he was signing TTM, and I was able to sneak that in there. And same with Luke Kuechly. He signs his fan mail on and off, and when he's on, it's not for very long. I imagine someone of his caliber gets bombarded real quick. But I sent in 2 silver prisms. I imagine the other one is in this submission somewhere. Jerome Bettis, this is awesome. I sent this one in on that consignment to Lake Tahoe as well. Kind of tough to see the black signature on the black jersey, but the card itself is gorgeous. And these early refractors, I consider 2006 somewhat early. They're kind of tough to find. They're not very cheap. Sebastian Janikowski rookie. I was actually talking to a guy today about I think he's going to be a Hall of Famer. I think him and Shane Leckler, between them, one's a punter, one's a kicker. I think they shattered damn near every freaking record that a punter or a kicker had. And there's that one really cool card. It's a Fleer, I believe, that they're both on. It's both their rookies. So, but anyways, this was a TTM. I like to diversify my eBay store, not have just NFL Hall of Famers. So I'm always trying to look for non-sport or sports that maybe not a lot of people carry. So I've been trying to pick up some WNBA cards. I have a guy that I met through one of the WNBA Facebook groups I'm in, that he does consignments for me at different WNBA games, and he is really, really good and really, really cheap, actually. Nice Andre Reed refractor. This was at this last National. Kellen Winslow rookie. This would have been a TTM. Yeah, this one here is the old Tahoe consignment as well. Look at that refractage. Super nice, man. Really nice. And another Winslow rookie. I don't even think we're halfway done with this monster submission. Derek Carr. I'm not a rookie, but I'm just obsessed with refractors and silver prisms. So got that sign. Ricky Jackson, rookie. A Hall of Famer that is not expensive, but you just do not see this guy do signings. I think he does 1, maybe 2 a year, and they're normally not very well advertised. They just kind of pop up last minute. My good buddy Bobby got this signed for me. He and Doc Gooden are kind of road dogs. They are always together, always at Mets games together. He said he had Doc sign this Desert Shield card. He had 5 of them done, and Doc said he never has inscribed this and never will inscribe this again. This one is obviously going to be PC. It's not going up in the eBay store. Just super, super unique. This was at the National. I had a lot of questions like, are you sure you want to do 3 inscriptions for this? Yeah, Johnny Manziel, he's a Texas guy. I know he had his troubles. But man, this dude was fun to watch when he was at Texas A&M. I'm not a Texas A&M fan, but man, he was must-see TV, man, when he played. He's got the Johnny Football inscription, Money Manziel, and his Heisman inscription down below. And this is on a black refractor, number 299 there. we might go on a little run of some Wrestling All-Stars here. I've been putting these up in the eBay store, and they have been selling really incredibly fast. Which, I mean, obviously that's why we sell things, is to sell them. Oh, this is cool. I haven't seen this on a flip. Mr. Olympia and Jerry Stubbs. Normally they'll put one or the other. I haven't seen them do both. That's super cool. I haven't seen that. I'll have to ask some of my Wrestling All-Star Bubbas if they've seen that before. Well, Sergeant Slaughter, Monty Gum, Byron Von Raschke. Here is the other Larry Murphy that Canadian Cards had done for me. I had two. He was doing a signing, and it was just super, super cheap. I think it was like $15 per and $5 per inscription from what I remember. And so I was like, man, just load me up with two of them. We got the Worn Moon refractor here, signed in blue. Just gorgeous card. This Marshall Falk black refractor signed in yellow paint pen. This was at the National. Lester Hayes rookie. And we'll get into our last stack here. Oop. Excuse me. Our last stack here, and this is the largest stack. But how about this to start things off? This is a 2008 Topps Chrome Superfractor 1 of 1 Kurt Warner. So player era card of a Hall of Famer. Yeah, this is big time, man. I do not think I'm going to hold on to this card. I think I'll end up putting it in the store. But yeah, I do not mind holding on to this one for a long time. It says the 1 of 1 down there. Super cool card. Ahmed Johnson, met him at the Gathering over the summer. He's one of my all-time favorite wrestlers as a kid. I don't talk about him very much. You hear me talk about Razor Ramon and Ted DiBiase. I just thought this dude was so freaking awesome, man. We got some Austin Idol. These were signed at the Gathering. Same as Magnum TA. Got Brian Knobbs of the Nasty Boys. Signed Merlin. These, man, this card is not easy to find. And then when I did find it, people were asking ridiculous prices, like stupid prices. For Maven, he's not a huge name at all, which I couldn't believe the prices, but I ended up getting these. I forget how I obtained these, but I think I ended up buying like a lot, of 50 or 60 wrestling cards, and these were in there. But these are sneaky expensive, just raw and unsigned. Let's see. Here we got this. I'm putting all these other ones aside so I can just show them all off at one time. I don't want you to think I'm being all sneaky. Derek Carr, got this one done when I had the other one at the Tahoe Celebrity Golf. This was at the Gathering. DDP rookie. Super cool card, man. You don't see a ton of these around. DeMarcus Ware. His signature seems like it would be so easily forged. But he was at the Lake Tahoe Celebrity Golf thing as well. These look insane, man. These look so cool. This is the Nasty Boys, Brian Knobbs, Jerry Sags. Duel signed. Merlin. I have a couple of these. kind of went ham when I had the opportunity to see them at the gathering. Another Marv Levy rookie. This one, man, these cards, I have a bunch of these here I'm about to show. These could not have turned out any better, man. These Mosh and Thrasher Cardinal Trivia cards. I decided I wanted to get them in 2 different colors because I was hoping they would pop. I kind of wanted to get them in different colors. You know, you don't see a lot of orange and a lot of green. And this thing is just ridiculous. It's insane, man. In person, and actually to me, at least here on camera, these look so damn good. I have a couple of these that we got. Some more Wrestling All-Stars. We're at the home stretch here, ladies and gentlemen. This one, super cool. Had Ahmed Johnson sign this. This is on the back of the Bendies. Remember the wrestling figures back from the 90s? Those cards, the card back came with a card that was perforated into the back of the carding. And I've never seen one signed. And I knew I was going to see Ahmed at the gathering, and so I had him sign this. It is a thick slab. You can see it here, the lip. So that's kind of stinks, but it is a pretty thick card. And then the last one, all the ones I was putting off camera here, had all these done at the National. And this is Gary Vaynerchuk, or Gary V. Like him or hate him, I've been a follower of this dude's channel and this guy's content for a long time, man. And I mean, before he was even talking about baseball cards, just as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, how he thinks, his work ethic. I just don't think, like, how could you disagree with work your ass off? You know, if you work your ass off, you get what you get. You know, like, how could you disagree with that? So that is that. That is a ton of slabs. Like I said, 95% of these, by the time you see this video, probably most of these will already be in the eBay store. And if they're not there, they might have already sold. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. Till next time, adios, be safe, bye-bye. Toodles. Boop, boop.